Artur is a senior lecturer, trainer, consultant in marketing and CX. He's got over 15 years experience in marketing management, 10 years of academic experience. And what I would personally point out is that he is one of those exceptional academics who applies his knowledge in practice as a chief marketing officer, and also brings the wealth of commercial experience into teaching. And if you've never been to one of his lectures before, I would highly recommend it, because he always brings in real life examples and case studies from the real world. And Satanik is an economist, linguist, translator, tutor, manager of the Russian Armenian University Business School, which is the most progressive school in the Caucasus. Satanik is driving innovation in business education and is engaging students to get the most out of their education. And what they're going to talk about today is the CX program for MBA. But before we do that, I'd like for you to give us a little bit of an insight into your local market in Armenia. How in general is CX deployed, or in Armenian companies? Is it different to Georgia? Is there anything unique about it?
Hello everyone, good evening, and Maria Rico from Armenia. Olga, thank you very much for introduction, and thank you all former speakers for fantastic presentations and talks. Today is a really good day for CX, and I also would like to share my views and insights considering CX. And regarding to your question, I would say the following, that having the opportunity to cooperate and consult and with various companies in Armenia, in cooperation with the top managers, basically, I see that, for example, the application of CX in companies is really different, and it is based on sectors. It is based on the maturity of the company to deploy the innovative approaches. And also, I would like to say that in the meantime, the UI UX deployment is a bit better than CX in Armenia, thanks to the IT companies, web and app developments. And in this regards, I would say that from my experience, I saw CX deployment mostly in the banks and the telecoms. But now, going deep into the details of CX, I would say that it is not the whole scope of the CX, but only the beginning of the process. And in this regards, we understand that it is a high time to educate the market, to lead it to the right direction. So this is the main idea.
So do you think that would help, and what other things can we do to improve the level of CX deployment in the market?
Yeah, I think anyway, it is not good to, for example, to provide the small cluster of the information to the market and say that this is the CX, because at the end, business will not benefit in the full scope of the CX. Therefore, we understand that these particular topics, due to its complexity and importance for the business, especially in the very competitive sectors of economy, it should be done in the full scope. And in this regards, business schools can be considered as one of the best partners to make it fully and duly for a business society.
Yeah, so I do certainly hope that the course that we designed together would advance us some way. Do you want to give our listeners a bit of an insight into that course?
Yeah. I will provide some information, and my colleague Satanik will also talk about the programs and the profile of the business school. But I would say that we decided together with the European Customer Consultancy and you personally to really make the program adaptable for the business school. And also we understand that by adding additional webinars, master class, and other similar topics can duly represent the topic in Armenia. So therefore, we initially started to introduce this program to the business school, and we got initial very positive feedback, and we understand that this is a high time for the implementation of this program. And the next step will be, of course, to enlarge the auditorium, to represent it to the particular businesses, focusing on the particular problems and solutions that can be provided by the CX.
Great. And the course itself is, what I can say from personal experience delivering the course, I was surprised by the level of engagement from the audience, particularly those who are either managing or owning the business. So that leads me to believe that the market is ready to accept this as a discipline. It's just not very well known. And I'm hoping that the Russian Armenian University will aid in making it more known in the market. So maybe Satenik, you could tell us a little bit more about the business school and its achievements. Why is it well placed to educate the market?
Sure, thank you. Good evening, everyone, all participants. Very grateful for the opportunity to be a part of this event. And yeah, as mentioned, I'm the representative of Russian Armenian University Business School, and I'm going to introduce it in a couple of words. Russian Armenian University was established following the interstate agreement between the Republic of Armenia and Russian Federation in 1997. And during the relatively short time of its existence, RAU has become a leading educational and scientific center in Armenia, proving to be an excellent model of integration in education. Around 30% of our students admitted to RAU each year. They are young people from CIS countries like Russia, Georgia, Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, and other countries. And RAU is widely recognized for its prominent activity in the regional educational and scientific environment, and it continues to expand its work internationally. Professors and postgraduate students conduct activities geared towards solving fundamental issues of modern science. Their research interests varying from natural to computer sciences to social sciences and humanities and more. And our university is divided into institutions of various branches, and one of the strongest of them is the Institute of Economics and Business, and Business School is a part of it. So Business School was formally established as a separate unit in 2008. And it is dynamically evolving licensed educational institution in the field of business education. And it offers academic postgraduate as well as professional business training and development programs. Besides, it provides innovation-oriented business education and adheres to the best international standards in business education. The professors and teaching staff of the business school are local and regional experts in their respective fields with both theoretical and practical knowledge and experience. Besides, we have established partner relations with several esteemed and world-known institutions such as University of Glasgow, Swiss Business School, Stockholm School of Economy, ISET in Georgia, Central European University in Slovakia, International University in Vienna, and many others in Kazakhstan, Ukraine, and more than 40 biggest universities in Russia. And one more thing that I would like to mention is that our business school made it to list to the best business schools among 1,000 institutions in 154 countries, according to the independent global ranking agency EdUniversal, and was awarded 2 Palms of Excellence out of 5 leagues. So just summing up, I want to mention that we have more than 200 graduates from different fields nowadays.
Excellent. That's the amazing list of credentials. And I'm sure that, taking all these small steps that us as a very small CX community is taking in the Caucasus region will really advance. And as Nino was saying, in 2-3 years' time, we are very likely to see more professionals, better education, and better awareness in this field. So what I'd really like us to stay in touch and exchange those opinions. Well, with the Russian Armenian University, we will definitely stay in touch as we're doing the program together, but also with Nino and Omid and all the attendees. It's important that we form this cooperation and collaboration. And you know, I'm part of a much bigger global community for CX, and this is the essence of it. People are collaborative and they help each other quite a lot. It's the nature of CX professionals is that we are giving and sharing individuals, and it's our job really here, this small group, to grow the market to become more customer focused. So that is my closing remark really, and an ask of all of you to stay in touch, to reach out if you need any support or help, if you need access to the global community. I'm more than happy to do that. Again, any initiatives that you can think of in the local market, I'm very happy to support and develop. And would be good to go around the group and hear your views on this little networking session that we've had. Who's brave and wants to go first? Or I will nominate someone. Nino, let's go with you.
I think that this is really good opportunity for us to share like what is really happening in our markets, and I would really love to stay in touch with all of you, and if we have such a days more often, not once in a year, but more often, it will be really good for us, for our regions, and yeah, hope to see you again.
Excellent, great feedback. And in other parts of the world, there's little CX community meetups happen maybe every quarter, and that's probably something we should consider as well. Great idea. Omid, what's your view?
Yeah, from my side, I think it's wonderful because I believe in co-creation. I think you cannot do anything without co-creation. And the mindset of my team is also the co-creating and come up with the new ideas for new markets. So I'm more than happy to collaborate with all of you and contribute from our side, our experience, our methodology, our lab. So you have fully my support from if you want to do something in combination of the neuro branding, more than welcome to contact me, and we are doing our best. Also, because I'm teaching also at the Nova School of Business and Economics, which is a leading school in Europe, also in the world. Our master degree in international master degree in management just recently ranked 16 in the world. And we have great opportunity to bring real cases to our school, to collaborate with Russian Armenian school, with schools or businesses in Bulgaria, Georgia, in all parts of the world. So you can count on me and Arthur and whole team to collaborate and co-create in CX community.
Excellent, thank you for this. Satanik, let's move on to you. What's your feedback and reflection on this session?
Actually, fully agree with previous ideas. I also would like to cooperate and to have more frequent, I don't know how to say, conferences, meetings, to interchange our ideas, some new ideas. And yeah, it was a very great event. I liked the previous ones. I also took part. I also participated, listened to some speeches, etc. It is a great way of cooperation, and fully agree.
Excellent, thank you. Artur.
I will just should add some words to the former speakers. It is a really fantastic evening. And I understand that both as CMO and as an educator, I have many things to share with my colleagues and also listen to them, because only as in a cooperation we can enrich our knowledge and business portfolio. And sometimes globalization is not that bad word. Sometimes we see that this is a good process to get world knowledge, and onlineization has provided us such an opportunity to listen the top speakers in the CX domain. And I think this process should continue and go on. Thank you very much to everybody for the opportunity and for the good ideas shared with us.